Oh my god, our beautiful baby's born.
We need to do whatever we can to protect our baby boy and make sure he succeeds in life.
You're so right, babe. We need to do everything we can.
This is what we need to do. We should break up now that he's born so that he has to go the rest of his life without a family unit to support him. Because if you support a baby too much, they're going to get weak and not know how to take care of themselves.
That's a perfect idea. Okay, get out of my face, babe. I'm sick of you.
Yeah, get out of my face, bitch. I love our child.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I want to make a brief video about um, a little bit of a combination of pretty privilege, innocent privilege, and the halo effect. And we already did a little bit of the Madonna horror complex in one of my last videos, so I'm sure you already know what that is. But we're going to focus more on the Madonna aspect of it this time instead of the horror part, like how we did in my dark femininity video. And how that relates to Halle Bailey and her image and the difference in her archetype now as a mother versus how it was when we were first introduced to her, and how that relates to her sister Chloe, who has also been put in that archetype as well. Well, the opposite counterpart to it. And how that relates to all of us, not just as Black women, but if you aren't a woman of color, just a woman in general, and the way the world allows you to perceive yourself versus who you actually are. So I noticed when it comes to the image of Halle Bailey and how people perceived her, and I think it's just a combination of different things because there are a lot of people who will watch these femininity videos, or even I know certain groups of women will try to. Sometimes it is just like dressing up, like JK fashion and stuff like that, but sometimes it is like the Lolita effect, and women will purposely try to emphasize themselves and it still won't come across. So I'm not going to say that Halle Bailey purposely has this archetype for whatever reason. I think this is genuinely just who she is or how she chooses to show up in the world, because we all have different parts of ourselves. We're all multifaceted people, but there's certain ways that we choose to show up in the world. And even if that's not the full scope of who we are, that's who we are, essentially when we want to, give our energy to other people, if that makes sense. Because just because that's how someone is, with their friends and family, doesn't mean it's how they are with their lover and stuff like that. And I think in terms of Halle Bailey, a lot of people have been feeling that way, where she'll and I don't even think, again, because there are girls that can do a high pitched voice that wear pink and they'll still come off like masculine. They won't come off innocent or feminine, anything like that. So I do believe it genuinely has to be a part of your essence. But a lot of people did feel that way about her because of the way she speaks, her cadence, the way she carries herself. And I think for most people, I think and this is one thing I know Exoticals United was talking about when she was talking about the privilege of dark skin and how certain hairstyles just look, especially Afrocentric hairstyles, look more believable and have more of a positive rapport. I definitely noticed that. And when it comes to the Bailey sisters and their natural hair, and the fact that we've always known them to have locks, and they do a lot of things with their locks, which is so cool. Their loctician is bomb. But I think them having locks kind of adds to the whole nature girl, innocent girl, natural girl. I'm not like other girls. I don't wear lace fronts. And I don't even think that was their pitch, but I think that's just the way people perceive them. So there's just a lot of different things as to why people projected that label onto her in the first place. And I know a lot of fellow Aries women in the comments, a lot of the time in her videos, even before she was dating DDG, before we even knew she was with him, like around the time when we had just known that she got casted for The Little Mermaid, a lot of people were saying, oh, she looks innocent, but she's not that innocent because just that and the third, because she's an Aries and all this. So I've been seeing, at first it was more like a joke, like the girls picked up on it, like, oh, she's not that innocent. But then I noticed ever since she got with DDG, a lot of people have been like flipping it, like, oh, she's not so innocent, because people were saying, Halle's innocent and DDG's the bad boy trying to, bring down her image. And they're saying, well, if she's compatible with this man, then she can't be so innocent. And I know you guys have seen these headlines. There's a lot of different ones. I'm going to try to put in some pictures for you, but I just want to get deeper into all these different archetypes and complexes and how you can use them to your advantage. So here we have a comment saying Halle is not innocent. She was warned by the public and she constantly gossiped people and told them to mind their business. I don't know why she gets babied by so many people. I definitely feel like it's the halo effect. She knew better. Oh, well, accept your position as a black baby mama. And I noticed a lot of people have been throwing the baby mama, single mother, the preference pipeline thing onto her and saying that she can't be Ariel or be a part of the Disney franchise anymore, which I find absolutely ridiculous because if you're an actual fan of Disney, that doesn't make any sense because it's canon that Ariel is a mother. She's actually the only Disney princess. I think besides Mulan. No, I don't think Mulan had a baby, but I'm pretty sure Ariel's the only Disney princess that actually has a child. So it's canon for Ariel to be a young mother. So for people saying that she can't represent the Disney brand, how? Because it's literally canon that Ariel is a mother. So why wouldn't Halle be able to be one? So I feel like a lot of people, they're just reveling in an angel falling from grace and wanting to, you know, just bring her down and try to treat her like she's everyone else, but she's not. That woman is very successful, very highly connected, and I think, again, I know for a fact Halle Bailey is going to be just fine. I'm not worried about her at all. But I do think, like, for the sake of her mental health, the way people are perceiving her, that was the thing that allowed her to be put in that position of falling, was for people to put her on the pedestal in the first place. And a lot of pretty girls, this happens to us. And it's almost like people are just waiting for you to fall from grace. Like, even like with Alea J, the YouTuber, when she was going through some health issues and gained weight, it's almost like people just couldn't wait to say, aha, look at you, like, you're not so pretty. Like, it's almost like people just want to like bother you. And I think with Halle, with her talent, her innocence, her allure, her mystery, and her associating herself with someone who doesn't really have any of those things, and having a baby with him, a lot of people, they couldn't wait to use it against her and call her a baby mama, basically. So which I do find ridiculous because mothers are very sacred and mothers are very holy. And I notice a lot on the internet there's just rhetoric against single mothers, and I don't have any children, but stuff like this really makes me not want to, because if you love a guy for him and you're not a gold digger or whatever, and he dies or you guys separate, then you're a single mother and it's your fault and you should have chose better. But if you choose hypergamy and you don't lay down with someone who can't afford your lifestyle and actually wants to give you the lifestyle that you want and wants to marry you, then you're just a gold digger. So I find it ridiculous, and it's almost like you can't win for nothing. So this game was rigged from the jump, and I just hope that Halle knows that and isn't taking any of the comments personal. So now I'm going to play a clip of DDG talking to a AI Halle Bailey. So this is not the real her, it's an AI voice, which is getting so creepy, by the way. But he's basically, and I don't even know, I think he programmed her to say these things, which is even weirder. But he basically was asking her, why did you want to eat a cherry from Usher? Why was your mouth open? Was your mouth open because you were smiling, or were you trying to eat, a cherry from Usher from another man? And I know he wanted to make it like a joke, but this is like lightweight slut shaming. And the way he slut shamed his ex, Ruby Rose, and he's the one that told her to make an OnlyFans in the first place, I think it's definitely lightweight slut shaming. And because he still respects her and sees her as family or whatever, which really means like, I own you. Like, I'm with you. I'm no longer just some random nigga that you're dating and you're the little mermaid. I'm your baby daddy. We family forever now. Which he's going to say in this next clip that I'm about to play. But he basically said that. And the part that really threw me off in the next video I'm about to play is that he said, Halle, she's the greatest, she's a Disney princess, and when people see me, it doesn't fit that image because they got it blase skip, but it's a reason we got together, it's a reason we had a baby together. And I'm like, yeah, because like, you probably like love bombed her, and she's like young, she's at that phase, and if you know anything about sheltered black girls, you know that all of us have had like a bad boy phase, and it's best you don't, have anything, whether it's a child, a home, a business. When you're having your first little love, you really don't want to attach yourself to that person in like legal ways that years from now you still have to deal with them, when this is just someone you were supposed to have a fling with, in your college years, So but men know that, especially men, they know that when a certain woman is going certain places in life and that he cannot get to those places without her, and he'll find a way to like put you on layaway to like keep you forever. And he definitely knows what he was doing. And he definitely seems a lot jealous of her. I think that someone said on a stream recently that he was in a store and he saw a Little Mermaid Barbie doll that looked like Halle. And he was like, wait, why are these still here? Is that movie old? Like, he was just really jealous of her career. And that's really obvious to a lot of people. He made a lot of songs basically dissing her and, you know, calling her out of her name. But when you're young and dumb, sometimes you can see that as like a challenge, as like a way to prove yourself to someone. Especially when you know you're a unique person and you hope that they get it. But some people, they get it. They just want to use and abuse it. They don't want to nurture it. They don't want to pour life back into it. They just want to get all that they can get out of it. And that's definitely the vibe that I get from DDG. He seems like he does anything for clout. A lot of people are saying that the way he treats his baby is for clout. And that's one of the reasons why they separated. I would not be surprised, because I think that they made an agreement. We'll hide the pregnancy for Halle's sake, but then as soon as he's here and we give it some time, then you can do whatever you want with the baby when you have it. Because if you notice anything, we only see that baby when DDG holding the camera. That's the only time. We never see it from Halle's perspective. Maybe a picture or something, but she don't be having a camera in that baby face. So I'm going to go ahead and play you guys this next clip as well.
Wanted to eat the cherries because you was laughing.
Oh my God, this again. Yes, I kept my mouth open because I was laughing. I said with a chuckle.
Okay, well, these people on my chat and my live stream keep telling me that you had your mouth open. You was waiting on Usher to give you the cherry in your mouth. Can you please just clarify that you didn't have your mouth open for Usher's cherry?
No, I never was. I would never in my life have my mouth open waiting for Usher or anyone to feed me. I hope that clears it up.
It cleared it up, but it looked kind of crazy because you were smiling with your teeth. And then, like, when I gave you the cherry, you still had your teeth showing. And, you know, usually when somebody trying to eat something, they don't show their teeth. And you had your teeth showing twice. So I just want to make sure, like, when you open your mouth, do you show your teeth or do you not show your teeth?
So it might not have been totally clear because I was laughing and stuff, but you're right. When I open my mouth to eat something, I try not to show my teeth because it gets messy, right? And when I'm smiling, sometimes my mouth is open, but that's cause I'm laughing or smiling at something, not cause I'm waiting for someone to feed me.
So, like, when I gave you the cherry, why was your teeth showing?
I was laughing, probably holding my mouth open because my laugh takes up a lot of my face. But I promise you, I was not hoping or expecting a grown-ass man to feed me a cherry Lowell.
Okay, well, this was going to happen. How about with Halo, I keep him. How about we go to court about Halo and I put you on child support? Let's do that.
You're going to take my son away from me because I won't block Usher on Instagram? You got to be joking, right? Please tell me you're not serious, RN.
I'm dead ass serious. You know that I don't play.
And this is the hill you are willing to die on? You'll take my son away and try to make me pay you child support because I won't block Usher on one of my socials for no reason?
That's exactly what the fuck I said. So block his Instagram right now, okay? I'm just gonna ask you one more time. You know that I'm live. Please just stop embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself, RN. You are acting ridiculous. I cannot believe I'm having this discussion with you. You'd really do all of this over a celebrity? When I'm marrying you? You're the worst I've ever seen you right now.
Okay, we don't need to be together then. We don't need to be together. Period.
Or the music industry and this and that. That's what I feel like, especially me being with Halle. She's a superstar. She's the greatest ever. Being around her, I feel like it made a lot of people side-eye me because they had already had, you know, she's a princess. So they already had their mind set up about her and they look at me and I don't fit that image. But it's cool. It's a reason why she stayed with me. It's a reason why we had a child together. It's a reason why all of this happened. Like, me and Halle are forever family. Forever. I will Swiss cheese your granny. I don't care if she's 100. I will Swiss cheese your granny over Halle, and that's just what it is. That's called family. So, I feel like people should keep that in their head when they talk about us. You talking about our family. You need to relax.
Yeah, this is not like
I'm not just no random nigga. Like, yeah, I'm not just no random nigga. And I feel like y'all don't consider that at all. If I'm hurting, that can be hurting my baby that you love so much.
For the most part, I noticed that people were only using the Madonna horror complex on Chloe when it comes to like the horror part, and using Halle as the more innocent counterpart of that. But as of lately, a lot of people have been throwing them in the same bunch. I do remember defending Chloe, not when I had a channel, this was way before that, but I remember when all that stuff happened when she was in the Beyonce TV show for Prime Video, Amazon Prime. And people were saying she was getting back shots and she'll never be a good actress and stuff like that. And I remember saying the first black woman to win an Oscar had a nude scene in the movie. So who's to say that she can't be a successful actress? And they were really just throwing that stereotype onto her and saying that she should be more like her sister. And now people are saying, well, the Bailey sisters are ran through and stuff like that. So this is definitely, in my opinion, the Madonna horror complex. A lot of women have been projecting that onto her. And lately, when it comes to the Madonna, like the mother is usually respected. And I think that's why DDG, after the end of this relationship, respected Halle as a mother more than Ruby, because she represents like the quote unquote horror or whatever. So I noticed that even though he kind of slut shamed them both towards the end of the relationship, he was a lot more harsher on Ruby. Which is so funny because, again, he's the one that told her to make the OnlyFans. She didn't even want to do it before he had told her to do it. And once you make it, you make it. It's not like you can delete it and you won't be called an OnlyFans girl. So she's still making money from it. But I do find the situation just sad for the girls involved, because the only person that was telling the truth about this situation and never lied to anyone was Ruby Rose. And she was the one that was shunned. Again, the Madonna horror complex. So I do find it a little bit interesting how everything played out. But again, I wish nothing but the best for all these women and for the baby that's involved. So yeah, this is just my personal opinion on this topic and how to avoid certain things and how to use certain stereotypes to your advantage. In my personal opinion, again, a lot of people are saying that Halle should pull a Sierra, do that little prayer, get her a Russell. And some people are saying she should pull a Rihanna and just do a good girl gone bad. And I think regardless of what she chooses to do, she's going to be just fine. So thank you and have a beautiful day.